When it comes to news articles, there is very few stories that I read that actually manage to have an impact on me. But this one today is just unbelievable. This the link for it is going to be in the video description bit below, so please go and check the story out for yourself. This story that I'm reading at the moment is about an 11-year-old boy who was bullied for liking My Little Pony, which, for those of you that don't know what it is, it's a TV show, and there's like just half a ton of merchandise that you can get with it and all that kind of stuff. And he now may have brain damage for the rest of his life because of him trying to take his own life. I don't know exactly what his condition is at the moment, like as I'm making this video or anything like that. The only thing that I can go on is these news stories. The thing that worries me with something like this, by the way, I'm not editing this video. The thing that worries me about stories like this is the fact that it's an 11-year-old trying to take their own life. Like, just take that in for a second. 11 years old, and he's trying to take his own life. Like, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up in just every sense of it. You know? To be 11 years old, and the only way that you can see improving your life is by ending it. I mean, what gives with that? You know, I mean, okay, I know it's down to the bullying and that kind of stuff, but seriously, 11 years old, and that's the situation that he was in. Now, I know me and other YouTubers that I follow, and we've spoken out about bullying 1,000,001 times. You know, I don't know if this is gay bullying as such. I think it's more just name calling that happens to be probably using gay as the derogatory term, as it is so often done these days. But that's not the point. The point is here, we've done the It Gets Better. We've done that campaign. We've spoken about our experiences that we went through as kids in school and how things have improved for us later on in life. We've done what was it called now? It was a video that, and you had to say that basically it ends now, like right now. And that was people saying, you know what, we know that this bullying happens, but it's got to stop, and you've got to do something about it, and we've got to do something about it, because if we don't, this shit continues. And you know what, after those huge campaigns, this shit is continuing. Like, it's not ending. This situation is not getting any better. But that leaves us with the question then of, well, what do we do? You know? Teachers these days, not only in the training for the job, but on a near enough a continuous basis throughout the whole of the career, these teachers have to go on these anti-bullying courses. They have to look out for things in the classroom. And it's like, well, hang on, a teacher is there to teach. You know, that's their job. They go into school, they teach the pupils whatever it is that they've got to teach them. They go home, mark the homework, whatever it is that they do, and that's it. That's supposed to be their job. But yet, because of bullying now, we're getting to a point where teachers aren't going to be able to teach anymore. They're going to have to look out for the bullies, and they're going to spend more time doing that than they are actually teaching kids in schools these days. And that's fucked up as well. Where bullying actually comes from, I think in a roundabout term, bullying comes from the home, basically. You know, these behaviours that these bullies go into, they're not taught to pupils in schools anywhere in the world. This comes from home. Using, I mean, I come across this on like near enough a daily basis on Facebook, but using the word gay as a derogatory term, that's taught from home, or, you know, from their home life, from meeting up with kids after school, whatever it is. But it comes from home. And I'm sorry, but this is where bullying needs to be dealt with, at home. You know? I mean, the amount of parents these days that you look at and you go, you're not disciplining your child in the slightest. Like, I have said it before in a couple of my other videos, but I work as an entertainer. When I'm doing a christening or a kid's birthday party or something like that, I'm not there as a childminder. You know, my job is to not look after these 40, 50 children in a room. That's still down to the parents. My job is there as an entertainer. That is my job. And yet, there you are. You have, you have parents that just go into a room and they sit back and they're not bothered about the kids. And I think this is where it comes from. Like, we need to be looking at the home of these bullies and working there. I mean, okay, yeah, bullying's been around for donkeys of years, and as of yet, there is nothing successful to stop bullying. But never, 40 or 50 years ago, would you have read in the newspaper that an 11-year-old has tried taking his own life because he liked a TV show? I mean, seriously, what the fuck is with that? These campaigns that you can take part in, have a look at them on Google. If you haven't already got involved with the It Gets Better campaign, if you haven't got involved with Enough is Enough, then please get involved with them. Go and have a look at them on Google, go and find it, all the information, blah, 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 do a video, do a post, whatever it is. But we need to not only speak out about bullying online, but we need to start coming up with some ways to solve this problem. Because, how many more kids have to try and take their own lives before we go, okay, whatever we're doing is not working, we need to try something else? For me, it's now. The stuff that is against bullying isn't working, and something else needs to be tried. So that's my little rant for this one. I don't want to go on for ages and ages, but it's just, this shit needs to stop, and we need to stop it.